What's going on, everybody? This is NK Phantom right here, bringing you guys some Football Manager 2018. We chose the Blyth Spartans. They are in the lowest level of English football, and this is going to be our process to Premier. So basically, what I want to do is take a team that started all the way at the bottom and bring them all the way up to the Premier level team. Right here is a look at our current team that we have. These are all of the current Spartans that we have on our senior team. We have a couple people not on our senior team. These are the people that, other than Dylan right here, I don't really want Ian or Neil or Chris or Andrew, so they are just gonna kind of sit down here and free up some training time for our senior team right now. And we also have one, Jack. He probably won't ever make it, but he's just going to sit in the youth team, and maybe he'll get a chance to play somewhere else. So I've skipped ahead all the way through the preseason. We do have a game coming up right immediately. So this is me as a head coach. I'm 20. I have no coaching qualifications. So what I did was basically you have to start from the bottom. You're the youngest age that as possible you can go. Um, our next match is tomorrow. As you can see, we have a couple injuries right now. Here, I'll show you. One is kind of tough, Dale. He is hurt for the next 6 days. Him and Dan, I think, are just going to carry this team. So if those two play well, then our team will win. But if they play bad, then it'll probably be a long season. And we have Robbie Dale injured for 5 days. He plays attacking mid left. I will show you guys the positions in our current tactics right here. So this is attacking mid left. This is where Dale usually plays. And you can see that he is our starter, but of course he's hurt for the next 6 days. So we're just going to have to continue on without him. This is our current starters lineup, everything. These are all of our subs. And so without further ado, we are just going to hop into this game as quickly as possible. I'm going to leave these fairly unedited, just so that if you guys want to see something, a way that I change a tactic or a way that I make substitutions or something, it's easier for you guys to skip around and you guys can see as little or as much as you like. And it's easier for you guys to modulate how much you guys want to see and whatnot like that. So the way I pick my subs is I pick all my starters basically like this. So I go in here, make sure that the player's best role is on. I click roll ability because that's how good they actually are. Gold stars come ahead of like the light blue stars. So if you see down here, Jack has like these, light colored stars. So this is based on a youth level. The light color is based on a youth level, and the gold stars are based on a senior level. So the way I choose is I just make sure the player's best roll is on, click the best roll ability for every position, go that all the way through, and then I go in here. They're all sorted by ability, and you can literally just right click and it'll make them all subs. And I believe we can have 5. And always make sure a goalie is one of your last subs if they're not one of your first subs, or else if your goalie gets hurt, you're kind of in trouble. So we're going to submit it. Since it's the first match of the season, all of our people are obviously they're not in shape. So it's just saying that they're going to struggle to get through the whole match. So we're just going to keep going. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into the game either way. One thing I do like about 2018 as opposed to 2017 is that I think this is cool. So we are down here in the white with the green stripes, and Alfreton is in the red up here. you can see we are away, and we're just going to get into the dressing room right here. Opposition instructions, I always just click it auto because it gets a little repetitive having to go through it like every 15 minutes or so. And the pep talks I don't really do because I don't think they have much effect. You can see that Jack Bishop, he's our new attacking mid-left, taking over for the injury that we have. Had a pretty good game, 8.7, so it's on a scale of 1 to 10. Obviously, he's the highest that we have. And Owen Bridge is our backup striker, and he is not doing so hot. So, hopefully our starters can get it done. These are the current standings. So you can see that nobody's played. Actually, I guess it counts the games that are going on right now. So technically, nobody has scored. And, except for Spenny. They got scored against, so they are at the bottom. This first place automatically gets promoted to the next division. These teams right here, 2 through 7, go through playoffs, and then the winner of the playoffs does get promoted as well. And you'll see up here in the green bar, oh, there we go, Jack Bishop already scoring. I have to make sure that goals are on. So now, whenever there's a goal, we will see it. And this little star next to analysis means that there are some changes we can make. We should advise our players to make shorter passes because it shows you all of the crazy long passes that your teams try to make. And we will turn that on. And I also turned on Brandon Daniels is a really good player on their team. So we're going to make sure that we know exactly where he is at all times. And we're going to maintain shorter passes. And it also tells you, oh, the first half's over already. So we have 6 shots. They have none. We have 2 on target, and they, of course, have none. And so I go into list. I sort it by condition. So 81%, obviously 100 is fully fit. 0 is as low as it can go. I sub my players out at about 70%. And we have Jack Bishop. He might be making a push for that starting spot. He's the best on our team last game. He's the best on our team right now. He does have that deciding goal. Well, let's see if we can take advantage of this. Come on, McGuire. Come on, McGuire. I was saying earlier that McGuire and the other guy that was right below him are going to be kind of like our 2 main factors. But I guess Jack Bishop is showing that he really wants to help improve this team, and we just got scored against. Their goalie boots it. Wow, that was a deep kick. Gets it over, crosses it in. Westcar crosses it, and the easy header. So that's things like that are going to happen. They just scored again. So now we just went from winning to losing in like a minute. Yeah, an actual minute. Was it the same way? Oh, what? Easy goal. That was too easy. Too easy of a goal. Come on, boys. So they get a yellow card. If they get 2 yellow cards, they can go a man down, which is nice. And I was just checking on our condition right there. The lowest player that we have is 73%. They score again. This is not looking good. It's not looking like we're going to be able. Westcar, man, is really good. Not looking like we're going to be able to win this game. Now we can hopefully tie it up. I thought they just scored again. All right, so I'm going to click the pause button on this. We are going to go to tactics. We are going to sort it. And so we see that we have some people I need to get subbed out. We have, obviously, sub 1 is the best because he's the highest overall, which is why when I choose my subs, I do go into the full squad and I just click from best to worst so that I can sub them in order and so that I can make sure my best players are on the field. So I will put you in there, and then lastly I will put him in there, and we are good to go. Tell them what to do when they go in there, and we will ride this game out, see what happens. Hopefully, we can at least if we lose by one, because goal differential does have a pretty decent size impact on final rankings, and we give up another goal. All right, not looking good. Not looking good. I think our goalie's to blame for some of this. Some of those goals that he gave up were fairly soft. Unless we can we get one more? Can we get one? Make it a 2-goal difference. No. Let's check the analysis here. Did they? Wow. We still outshot them. We still have more on target. So, yeah, I think I would blame our goalie. Our goalie just got outplayed. Statistically, not that bad of a match. But, of course, we did lose. Jack Bishop, best player that game. Where's our goalie? He wasn't that low. I figured he'd be lower, but yeah, okay. Our defender was the worst. And Dan McGuire, not a good game. Tied for the worst. So, Dan, we're gonna need you to turn it on and get some goals. And you might not see me always clicking continue up here. You can just hit the spacebar and it goes just as fast. So you see we lost 4-1. Our preseason was actually pretty solid. We have sold 200 season tickets, which is good because we're not even a fully pro team. We're only semi-pro, so that means we don't really have any money. We have $80,000 in the bank. We've currently made $100,000. This is our payroll. You're spending $399. You can pay $427. I don't think I'm gonna sign anybody unless there's like a season-ending injury or something. I doubt I'm gonna sign anybody. You can go in here, players, ones that we know how good they are and everything. So there is this guy Carl Lawson, pretty good striker. He would be like one of the best players on our team, but we only play with one, and right now McGuire is like he's that guy. So unless he gets hurt or something, we do have Owen Bridge. He's free for us because he's on loan, so we don't have to pay anything for him. So we're gonna rely heavily on loan players as well as McGuire. And I always make these changes, so this is kind of like what the coach recommends. So I always just apply all of these, and when we get into the game, so it wants me to send a few people from my senior squad down to the under 23s. I mean, I guess we could because we don't use them. So yeah, sure, we will send them down. They will improve more the more matches they get down here. So, hopefully they'll grow a little bit more. We will click this. Yep, Dale is still injured, and Robbie Dale is still injured. He's getting full strength tomorrow. Now we'll give him the extra. We'll give him the extra game off, and we will just click this. We will keep going. Oh, and our youth teams play tomorrow, or well, the day after our game. So let's see. Try and get back with a big game. Yet we're still out of shape, which is fine. They will get closer and closer, so you'll see that list of names start dwindling lower and lower as the season goes on. Alrighty, here we are warming up. Oh, the team's not warming up. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. If we can get off to a hot start, it'd be all right. Oh, we got a shot on goal, but their team makes a good save. Come on, boys. Okay, so we have an injury. Joe Gorman plays defensive center. Okay. Luckily, our best sub is a defensive center. Put him in for you, and you are good. Okay. Not good to have someone injured in the first 8 minutes because you're only allowed 3 subs a game. So having to use 1 sub so early takes away from us at the end of the game, so we could possibly be playing with some really tired players, and that's not very good. I believe we're at home, and you can see how empty our stadium is. You can expand your stadium, which is something that I really like. So you can kind of, as your club grows, you can grow your stadium, you can improve the field and the size of the field and everything, which is nice. So hopefully, oh, you see some jerseys in there, which is nice. So hopefully, we can start jam packing the stadium pretty soon. But we have to get pretty good. So we have 3 shots, none of them on target. They have 2 shots, 1 on target, and they have way more fouls than we do. So hopefully, in the second half, yellow cards will start coming in. Because usually, what a ref will do is if say you foul somebody, the ref will be like, hey, just don't do that again. So now that they have 11, I'm hoping that the yellow cards start piling up pretty quick. Sean Reed, where is Bishop? He's having an off game, I guess, for his own standards. Um, maybe we're just off to a slow start, and it looks like it because that's a lot of green right there. All right, does can't make it count. So we're gonna click on this. We did get another shot, just none of them are on target, which is a little concerning because our best player is our striker, and if he can't hit the net, then that means we may be in a world of trouble coming up for the end of this season. But luckily, we've given up no goals, so our goalie's had a little bit of a rebound. He's only had to make a save or two, so it's not that big. From this angle, you can really see how empty the stadium is. Not very good. So we're going to go in here. So we have some really tired players. So we're going to put you in right there. And where's our third? Right here. Going to put you in. Put them in. We can only make 2 because we had to make that first substitution so early because of the injury, which probably not going to help our case at all. But let's see if we can get a late one. If we could sneak in a late goal, it'd be all right. Don't give up a late goal, though. Don't be. All right, good. Goal kick. Good. Good. We got 2 minutes. 1 minute. 30 seconds. Take a shot, boys. Take a shot. Oh, okay. So statistically, again, we did do better than them. They had way more fouls than we did, though. No yellow cards, which I'm surprised of. We did have a shot on target. We had more shots than them. We didn't lose, which is nice. I'd much rather, fight for the tie than, suffer a loss, especially in this. You get 1 point. You see our points here. You get 3 points for a win. You get 1 point for a tie, and then you see the goals for and the goals against. It just gets added up right here in goal differential. So you can see that we do have 1 point, so tied with 13th through 17th, but our goal differential is -3, so that's why I was saying goal differential is a pretty big statistic. Joe Gorman, the guy that just got hurt, out 2 to 3 weeks. That's going to be kind of tough because I don't know how good our defensive depth is. So our junior team, our under 23s and our under 18s are playing today, and I don't control them. I don't want to. I don't think they're in a league, so their games are just kind of like, I guess, pickup games, you could say. They are friendly matches, so they're just kind of like exhibitions. They don't really count. They don't really do anything, and you can see that our team is actually. They're no good. They just lost 5-1. But to make a case for them, they don't have a full team. They only have whatever it is, the 6 players that I have put down there, and then everybody else is just kind of like fill-in players, I guess. They don't have any statistics or an overall or anything. They're just kind of like kids that are in the park or something. So we have to sub out Joe Gorman, and I believe Dale is back. So we could put him in there, and you can see he's better as a central defender and as a stopper. So I'm just going to fix that. Okay. And yeah, you see Dale Hobson is good to go. So I'm going to put him in for Curtis Peters. And you can see some of the abilities have changed. So if you remember when I did the subs, he was 1, 2, 3, 4. But when I did it, it was actually in order 1, 2, 3, 4. So the overalls do change on a kind of like a week-to-week basis. So now you can see that the sub that Adam Wrightson would now be 1, Owen is 2, and now that Curtis is out, he will be 3. But our midfielders were getting tired anyways, which is good. So I'm going to put you in the middle. You are going to move over there so we can get a wider stance. And if you just want all of these circles to be full, you just click this, pick roles and duties, and then it made Hobson the support role, which is where he is more comfortable. So we can hand this over to the assistant coach again. So what I will do is we can repick our substitutions, repick our subs. We can go like this, right click this, 3, 4, and our goalie, Sean McDonald. He is actually our player. He was playing in the under 23s, but since we have no backup goalie, Sean is getting the backup minutes. He will become our starter if Peter gets hurt, and then I won't play with a backup goalie until, because those are the only 2 I have. So hopefully, we can end this poor run that we have going on right now. Now that Hobson's in there, maybe Hobson can feed McGuire. Our subs have changed a little bit. So let's see. The Tamworth is in 3rd place, which is a little concerning. Means that they are pretty good. So we'll put this on auto, hand this over. Who is our best player right now? Dan McGuire is our best player. All right, come on, Dan and Jack. Need a goal. Need a goal, guys. Here we go. And you can see this is the team that we are playing. Their goal differential is +4. They've scored 5 goals and they've given up 1. They haven't lost. Okay. Oh, McGuire with the steal. Does he cross it in? Just take it himself? No, he gets blocked. Gets it to Hobson. Coming off the bench. Fresh off injury. He's saying, you know what? We're going to turn this thing around. Get me the ball. I'm good money from inside the circle. Come on now. Come on now. Get one more. We got to fix this goal differential. Our goal differential is a little negative. So come on, boys. Get me one more. Free kick is given. Get it down there. I really hope that we can, if we could get like a good 2 more goals. So if we can win 3-0, make our goal differential an even 0, I think we would move up a little bit more. Just because our goal differential is so bad. Rivers, Dale Hobson scores again. Maybe this is what we needed. Dale Hobson saying, no, I'm the best player on the team. Gets a snipe, top left corner. If he's inside that box, it seems like he's kind of automatic. That's kind of like a free throw for him. So we are definitely statistically doing really good. We have way more fouls. We don't have any yellow cards, which I guess is good. I guess at the lower level, they don't really give out yellow cards too much. But a yellow card or a red card would be really clutch right about now. Dale Hobson, 8.7, which is getting close to that perfect 10. And we have a little bit, some people are a little tired, but that's okay. We will now start the second half. Come on, boys. We need, don't. All right. They scored 1. No, they didn't. Okay, I thought they scored. Guess they didn't. That's okay. That time they scored 1. Gets it through the middle. Oh, this is where our injured player would be, and you can see they just get sucked up. But once again, that's on our goalie. That's not exactly a hard save to make, and he just kind of lets that easy goal, go through. Oh, and Dan McGuire, there he is, coming off a couple rough games. He is statistically our best player. Oh, and just gets the easy run. Jack Bishop with the assist too. So I think we found our big 3 will be McGuire, Bishop, and Hobson. So hopefully, they can stay healthy. Hopefully, Hobson can stay relatively healthy for the rest of the season. He's seems like he's a good threat to score. Dan McGuire, maybe he can turn it on. Bishop, if you can get one more, then you'll complete the big 3. over here. Oh, come on. Corner kick. Corner kick, boys. No. All right, so they cleared it out. Oh, here we go. Dan McGuire scores another one. Perfect. Gets it back to Hobson. Hobson gets it back to McGuire with a nice pass. What a pass. Just goes right side low. Good work. I like it. So here it is, the 3-goal differential I was talking about, which is really solid. So we will put you in for Jarrett. You will go in there. Our second sub, Owen, will go in for, yeah, you know what? Yeah, Dan can come out because he's a little tired. And you can go in for you. And so we will change you to a poacher. So he should be able to score more because Hobson is a really good passer, it seems like. So hopefully Hobson can just kick the ball deep up to Owen. Owen can hopefully put the ball in the back of the net. Let's check this. Yeah, statistically we are really outplaying them. Here we go. Oh, I see Owen's name down there already, which is nice. And you can see we did move up because our goal differential is better. Theirs is +2. So we have to get 2 more goals if we want to pass them. But I'll take it. I'll take the win. That was good, especially when it comes to like momentum and morale. Dale Hobson had the best game at a 9.3. That's really impressive. Currently sitting at 11th place. And Tamworth got bumped down all the way to 9th, which is very good. So, yep, Dale Hobson did really well. 9.3. He had 2 goals and an assist. Tell him you were superb. Way to go. Hope it keep to impress you. I hope you keep to impress me too. So with that, after that game, we are going to wrap up the video right there. Let me know if you guys want to see kind of like if you want to see just games, if you guys want to see me sign somebody, if you guys want to, I don't know, change anything about the format of the videos.